quick. I'm gonna remove your gun, okay? Hey, just sit there, man. Just sit.
Stopping in the middle of the street, off the road, running stop signs.
He said that his rifle's in the back. So let me ask you a question. Are these two your personal keys?
I'm just trying to go to work, sir.
You're trying to go to work right now?
Yes, sir.
Your condition, you're definitely not going to go to work right now.
On July 4th, 2022, at approximately 18:01 hours, Eustis Dispatch received a report about a vehicle driving recklessly. Jerome Fowler, the complainant, reported observing an Apopka police car with Florida license plate XE9791 swerving out of its travel lane. Fowler witnessed the vehicle on US Highway 441 near Donnelly Street, heading west towards Eustis. Later, dispatch informed that Fowler was following the same vehicle at Center Street and Firewood Avenue in Eustis, Florida. Officer Robichek managed to make contact with the vehicle and its driver at the intersection of South Avenue and South Grove Street. Concerned about the well-being of the driver, who was in full police uniform, Officer Robichek approached the driver and requested him to pull over for further discussion. The vehicle initially continued eastbound on South Avenue without immediately stopping. However, Officer Robichek caught up with the vehicle and eventually brought it to a final stop at the intersection of South Avenue and South Mary Street, activating his emergency lights and siren in the process.
Did you do anything to celebrate today, man?
No, sir.
No? Listen, man, it's better to be honest. In our profession,
I took a lot of Benadryl.
listen, in our profession, you know it's best to be honest, right?
No, I know.
The officer, Oscar Mayorga, age 25 and a member of the Apopka Police Department, was apprehended by a fellow officer from the Eustis Police Department. The alarming chain of events began when a concerned local resident dialed 911 after witnessing Mayorga's official police vehicle recklessly running stop signs and swerving across the road. According to the arrest report, the officers from the Eustis Police Department, EPD, engaged with the driver and inquired about his well-being. Subsequently, they identified the driver as Officer Oscar Mayorga from the Apopka Police Department, APD. The report states that Mayorga did not immediately comply with the officer's request to pull over, causing a delay before coming to a stop.
Hey, Officer Oscar, why don't we come back out here real quick? Come back here, boss man.
Hey, man. So, can you just put your hands on the roof for me? I'm going to remove your gun, okay? You got any other weapons?
No, but I'm
Take a
prone to
seat.
seizures.
You're prone to seizures? Okay, I'll turn my lights off real quick for you, alright?
I'm going to put this in my car for the duration of this encounter, okay?
Then the cop moves to his car to put the weapons inside. He then moves back to where they stopped Oscar's car, where the other cop is investigating him.
What's going on, man? Do you need a EMS?
No.
Here, let's just lean against my car real quick, alright?
Meanwhile, Oscar leans against the cop's car as he's clearly not in a stable condition. It became evident that something was amiss. Mayorga, a seasoned officer with 5 years of experience, displayed slurred speech and appeared disoriented. He informed his colleagues that he was en route to work but was feeling unwell, an explanation that raised further suspicion.
42 to 14. Are you making 2-5 with the pocket? 1026.
You don't have your clicker with you?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
Where's that thingy from?
He said that his rifle's in the back. It was in the center console when I talked to him. It was in a couple of...
What time did you get off work today, man? What have you been doing? What time?
4 a.m.
4 a.m.? You work night shift?
Yeah. 8:30 at night, 2:30 in the morning.
Investigators informed WFTV that Oscar Mayorga, the officer operating the vehicle, was identified as the individual in question. Mayorga was reportedly en route to work and exhibited signs of alcohol consumption, including an odor of alcohol. Officers stated that when they requested Mayorga to exit the vehicle and walk towards a nearby sidewalk, he displayed difficulty maintaining balance and nearly stumbled multiple times.
Are you heading to work?
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm right here if you need a lean.
Hey, if you work nights, where are you going right now?
I work,
Oscar then tries to get up, but couldn't.
It's all good. I'll make sure you don't fall. It's all good. I'll make sure you don't fall. Alright?
However, it was the responding officer's keen observation that truly shed light on the situation. Upon approaching Mayorga's cruiser, the officer immediately detected the distinct smell of alcohol permeating the air. To his disbelief, he noticed an open beer can placed casually in the vehicle's center console. It was a startling revelation that left everyone questioning how a law enforcement officer could engage in such dangerous and illegal behavior.
Listen, do you need EMS or no?
No.
If you're acting like this way, I'd rather them come
Here.
and make sure you're okay.
Let's sit in the back where there's AC. All right, you're not in trouble. That way.
No, I know. I'm just trying to.
A couple in a car also saw this evidence and claimed to have recorded video of the whole scenario, upon which the cop asked them to email him the proof and everything.
From Lowe's in Mount Dora, all the way around a couple of blocks here, Center Street, Center Street and Firewood.
Yes, sir.
All over the road, stopping in the middle of the street, off the road, running stop signs, a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
With this guy. And I tried to call the Popka PD, of course, they said they closed. So we just called 911, I guess, and went to you guys.
Yes, sir.
He could be having a medical condition, but he was asleep. We passed by his car, he was asleep.
He was asleep?
When
did you pass by his car?
Right over here at Center and Firewood.
Okay.
We turned the corner. He was coming this way. We turned the corner because we kind of lost him.
All right.
But I have everything on video.
You do? Would you be able to email that to one of our
Yeah,
officers?
the guy just gave me a card here.
The officer heads back to where Mayorga was sitting.
How old are you, man? How old are you?
25.
25?
Sorry, when I was 19.
You started? Oh, okay. So you've been here for a while.
Yeah, 6 years.
6 years. Are you still an officer?
Yeah.
Are you in a special unit?
Yeah. So, you guys can take my car back to my house.
I'm pretty sure you're someone from your job's gonna come.
Yeah, we can't drive another agency's vehicle.
Did you call into work today? Do they know where you are? No one knows that you're calling into work today?
Oh, no, sir.
EMS is here, okay?
All right.
Need you to be respectful, please, all right?
Oh, no, of course, yeah.
Oh, thank you, man.
Mayorga was in such bad shape that he didn't really know what he was doing, totally drunk. He then got up and came outside the car.
Hey, just sit there, man. Sit. Just sit. You need to take your vest off?
Do you mind hitting me in the back of your chest?
No, man.
This conversation goes on until the EMS arrives. Despite Mayorga initially stating that he did not require medical assistance, the arrest report indicates that the EPD officers contacted Lake County Emergency Management Services. Upon their arrival, Mayorga reclined on a stretcher and disclosed to the EMS personnel that he had consumed 3 tall boys, referring to 24-ounce cans, of alcohol earlier that day, as stated in the arrest report.
If you guys can take care of me right now, I wouldn't mind.
Well, we can't really treat them. Is there anybody in the car that can come get you?
My mom.
As per the account provided by the EPD officers, they detected a strong odor of alcohol on Mayorga's breath. However, the arrest report reveals that initially, Mayorga claimed to have consumed no alcohol on that particular day. Instead, he asserted that he had ingested 3 Benadryl pills a few hours earlier.
All right, sir. Since we're already this far, I'm going to read you Miranda, okay?
No, sir.
You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to the police and to have an attorney present during questioning now or in the future. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these
Yes, sir.
rights I have explained to you? Do you understand them? Okay. Having them in mind, do you wish to answer questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said you had 3 tall boys?
2 or 3, yeah.
What time was that?
3, 4 o'clock.
PM? Like a few hours ago? Is one of those in your car the same one you drank?
No, sir.
That's an older one?
That one's old.
It's actually older?
Yes.
This investigation kept on going while the EMS were checking him.
What were you drinking? What kind of beer?
Modelo.
Modelo?
Yeah.
Tall boys?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Are these 2 your personal keys?
These 2 are my girl's keys.
These 2 are yours? These
No.
are PD keys?
These 2 are hers.
Okay.
Your girlfriend or something?
Yeah.
Did you actually take Benadryl, or was that a not true statement?
No. I
You
really did.
So you took Benadryl and alcohol,
Yes.
2 depressants.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you again: are you willing to perform standard field sobriety exercises, man?
If this is gonna put me in jail now,
Well,
I'm just.
that
trying to
alone
go-
doesn't put you in jail. You should know that.
I'm just trying to go to work, sir.
You're just trying to go home. You're trying to go to work right now.
Yes, sir.
Your condition, you're definitely not going to go to work right now.
Mayorga's blood alcohol level was measured at 0.391, which is almost 5 times higher than the legal limit. He was arrested and charged with driving under the influence. According to the arrest report, Mayorga declined to undergo a standard field sobriety test when he was requested by the officer. As a result, the officers transported him to the police department where 2 samples of his breath were taken for testing purposes. According to the arrest report, Mayorga was taken to Lake County Jail with a bond of $1,000.
During this period, you will make yourself available by telephone, subject to 30-minute recall to the state between 8 and 5 noon, Monday through Friday. You understand that? All right. You sign this for me?
He then signs the legal document. As a law enforcement officer, LEO, Mayorga was fully aware that driving while impaired is unacceptable. It is crucial for the judicial system to treat him just as they would any ordinary citizen who commits a similar offense. It is essential for every officer to comprehend the responsibility they have to enforce the laws that they expect the public to follow and obey. They should acknowledge that they are not exempt from the very laws they have pledged to uphold. In Mayorga's case, it would have been advisable for him to seek support from organizations like Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, and undergo a medical evaluation to address his reported history of seizures.